guys, and welcome to the vlog. Good morning. It is Saturday morning currently and I'm at Khal Equestrian. We arrived yesterday evening and then I stayed the night in the lorry and Fiona's in the stabling just because I'm quite early this morning and then it would have taken us ages to drive. We would have had to get up so early, so for the sake of €20 for stabling we said we'd come up the night before. So today I'm jumping the 110 twice because there's two 110 classes, so I'm going to jump both of them on Fiona. I woke up quite nervous and I didn't really want to get out of bed. I was like pain in my stomach, and then I got up and I feel a lot better. I also had a dream last night that I went clear in both my classes today, so hopefully dreams do come true and that happens. As long as I just ride well, I'll be happy. I don't mind if she knocks one or two poles, I just need to ride well, and that's the main thing. So yeah, I'm gonna go feed her now, check her water, everything like that. And, well no, first I gotta get changed because I'm currently wearing my pyjamas. Maybe not the best look for the yard, so I'm gonna get changed and I will see you over with Fiona. Here she is. Somehow she's still eating her hay from last night. My dad must have packed a lot in there. Do you want some feed? So I have her beet pulp and mix, her morning feed that she's gonna get now. Good girl. She's drank all her water, I think, so I'll go and fill that up and fill up her hay net.
In a crowd of people, I fell for you, nothing to do. You said I'm cool, don't take me for granted. Prove I'm true, what can I do? Do you want my love? Can you see me trying hard to be what you need?
Now she has finished her feed, she has water, hay, looked at her stable. You're good to go, aren't you sweet? Oh, you're so cute. So the plan is now that I'm gonna go and brush my teeth and wash my face. And then I'm gonna go and get breakfast. My mum actually brought me a little care package, of all chocolates and stuff, and she gave me hot cross buns because I love hot cross buns and I haven't had them in so long. So I'm gonna have them for breakfast, very excited. Are you coming in to join? Don't have any treats, I'm sorry. And then I'm gonna go down and wait for my class to start, basically. I'm the second class, so I'll wait a bit. My roommate Brona is coming to help me warm up. Thank you so much, Brona, because otherwise I would be so stuck. So she'll be here for my first class. She might not be here for my second class, so I'm gonna have to just sort something out. But hopefully we get sorted, and yeah, I will see you at the ring. I'll show you where I'm gonna be jumping next. So I'm going over now to Plat Fiona, and you guys wanted to see more time-lapse videos and stuff, but I have no idea where I can put my phone to a video, because there's nothing to rest it on, and I'll try, but I'm sorry if I can't. This is ingenious. It's in the hay net, guys. Flat bag. Don't have any black plaiting bands, a bit annoying.
We're going home. I'm starting to feel sorry for all I've done to you, my dear. It wasn't me. I just wanted to have fun. I didn't mean to hurt your pride. Do you want my love? Can you see me trying hard to be what you need to be? Forever happy with me. I know I'm a fool. I know I don't deserve you, but I'll do my best to be a better man for you. Be a better man for you. Be a better man for you. Do you want my love? Can you see me trying hard to be what you need to be forever?
So in this round, I'm coming around to the first fence. It's on the right rein, so I just concentrated on getting her straight. And as I was saying before, I was trying not to lean too far forward, so I was quite happy with how I rode that fence. Here I try to get flying change and she doesn't, which is fine. She gets it the majority of the time now, but still sometimes she doesn't, so that's fine. I just try to keep a good balanced canter. Set up for my strides. I can't remember, I think it was maybe 5 strides, and I was happy with that. She came back to me, she didn't fight me or anything like that, which was nice. So we're coming back. This was a really tight turn and I did it quite well this time, but the second time I come around to it, it's not so good. And then to this oxer here, she jumps it quite nicely too. I think there's one more fence and then we're into the second phase, which is the jump off. This is the double. I really sat up because doubles are not her strong suit. She tends to just jump in really big and she has this huge stride that's so hard to compact. But I was really happy with how she jumped this. Here I tried to line up nice and straight. I had to kind of ride a bit for that stride, which wasn't ideal. And then this one, I just am dead to it, which is why she lands with her head so low, because I should have put leg on at the takeoff and I didn't, which led to a bit of an awkward jump. I was happy with how I rode this vertical though. I was much more energy around the corner and she jumped it better. Here we had a double and she unfortunately tipped the second part. It was really, really small and it was an oxer in. So when there's an oxter in, it's much harder for her to sit back up for like a small vertical. So unfortunately we did have that one down. Then we jumped that oxer, which was nice. We come around to jump this rainbow fence. She also jumps it quite nice. She has a lovely rhythm in this round. It's very like rhythmical. We don't really change the rhythm, which is nice. She's quite a like a rhythmical horse, whereas Welbeck, my other horse, is not so much. She tends to speed up and slow down a bit. There I had to run for the stride a little bit, which led to this turn being a bit choppy and changey, and I just lost my canter. And she was completely dead to the base of the jump, so that's why we had that fence down.
We're going home. I'm starting to feel sorry for all I've done to you, my dear. It wasn't me. I just wanted to have fun. I didn't mean to hurt your pride.
So then this was my second 110 round. She was definitely quite tired for this round, and in the warm-up she was not jumping very well at all. She actually tipped a few fences and everything. She was just quite tired and didn't really feel like I had anything at the base of the jump. I didn't feel like I had much energy, and that's exactly what happened to the first fence. She you'll see now when I come around, but basically if I just put leg on, more leg at takeoff, she would have jumped it. But you can see she kind of like second guesses the stride, and she just needed leg now and I didn't, and she knocked it. But the rest of the round was actually clear. I was really, really happy with her. She jumped that fence lovely. Her back end was actually quite loose over that, whereas she used to really tuck her back legs up underneath her, where she doesn't do that anymore, which is very nice. Here, another nice little jump over the oxer. So next we're coming around to a double of verticals, and if you remember my vlog from the previous weekend, I raced into a double of verticals and knocked it, which was really silly, but I learnt my lesson, and today This day I sat up really nicely and she jumped the second part really well, which I was super happy about. Especially verticals, sometimes you can just forget about them and not really bother. Here you can see my reins are getting kind of long, which is not so good. I really should have shortened them, but they just kind of get longer throughout the round, and that's okay. Here I went for long stride, but you can see that I still sat back. I didn't put leg on and lean forward and loosen my reins. I kept my contact, so that way she still jumped nice and round. She just lengthened her stride. Here I really sat back for the second part of that double, and it worked. She sat up and she jumped the vertical. It was a bit bigger than the previous round, so it was a bit easier to keep her attention. This fence I was really worried about because it was really plain poles, small vertical, but she jumped it perfectly both times, which I was super happy about. Now a tight turn back. I should have had more energy in the corner so I didn't have to chase her so much just before the jump, but that's just you live and learn kind of situation. Here another little vertical, which she was very good, and then a dog leg to an oxer, which she was also very good for. I was happy with how she was kind of coming off my leg. Here we were just united, which was not ideal, but I just tried to keep balanced. I didn't ride that very well. I leaned forward and looked like a bit of an idiot, not gonna lie, but we'll take that one. I was riding all the fences like that last time, whereas I think I was riding a bit better this weekend. And that's it.
Do you want my love? Can you see me trying hard to be what you need to be, forever happy with me? I know I'm a fool, I know I don't deserve you, but I'll do my best to be a better man for you.
Now, gave Miss Fiona a little hose off on her legs and her girth. I love this fluffy hair colour on her. You look amazing. Good girl. Oh, Fiona has some treats and some water and hay. She's all snuggly after her 2 good rounds. She's all chill here now, so I'm going to go and watch some of the bigger classes and also study. Yes, study, because I am in college and I do have exams, so I need to study. So I'm going to do that. I brought my laptop and everything, so Miss Fiona wants more treats. Thanks, Fiona. So my phone was dead for a lot of the day, so I had to leave it charging, which is why I wasn't able to vlog very much. But I will go through the rounds now, and I'll also do a voiceover so you guys know what I was kind of thinking. I asked you guys on Instagram what you wanted me to do to like improve the vlogs, and something a lot of people said was voiceovers, so I will do it this vlog. And I also try to get some time-lapse videos. They're probably really bad because I had to put my phone in the hay net. Anyway, so yeah, I'm really happy with how I rode. I was really trying to sit back before the fence. Last week I was so bad, I was like, just as she takes off, my upper body tips really far forward, and then I sit back, but like it's when she's taking off is when I need to be sitting back to help her get up. So this weekend, or today, I think I really did that quite well. The first round she was very good. It was just a pity that she knocked those 2 fences. In the second round she was definitely a lot more tired. Like in the warm-up she was very tired. She was tipping a few poles and stuff, which she usually doesn't do. So I'm going to give her a good lump of feed tonight, and then feed in the morning to hopefully give her a bit of energy for tomorrow. And then yeah, it's just going to come with time. She's such a big, naturally like lazy horse that it's going to take a while for her to become fit enough to jump 2 rounds easily and stay energetic the whole way through. That's just life. Whereas like Welbeck is a naturally very energetic horse, very hot horse, and Welbeck's my other horse, if you guys don't know. So it's way easier for her to get fit and to jump numerous classes. So yes, that is. She's just munching here beside me. So that's what we're gonna have to just work on with Fiona. I don't mind if she tips 1 or 2 poles, that is not a big deal. I just want to make sure I'm riding well, and her rounds are smooth, which it was quite smooth. So yeah, pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with her. Happy with how she's behaving in the environment, all those kind of things. Like, they're just small things. You know, she's so chilled here, and the warm-up was so hectic for the first class. Like, I could barely get around to the jumps or anything, and she handled it really well. She was like throwing the hay net around. She didn't like worry about the horses behind her or anything like that, where she used to do that when I first started competing her. So it's just all these little progresses that you kind of forget. You forget you're making this progress, but you actually are. You need to just keep reminding yourself of that, because sometimes it can feel like you're just stuck in a rut, but you're really not. You have made progress. It's just sometimes small progress. I just feel like when we get it, we're gonna get it. Once we start jumping clear rounds, like just kind of get each other, I think we're gonna do very well. I think it's just gonna take some time. So yes, that is the big update on Fiona. Now I'm gonna go and study. I'm gonna get changed out of these white jodhpurs because they're not exactly very comfortable, and I want to change into my jeans. I would like to change into my pajamas, but I don't think that is quite socially acceptable for this setting, unfortunately. So I'll see you guys in a bit. So I'm sitting here studying, pretty miserable, although not super miserable because show jumping right there. And then the nicest people that I met earlier bought me over hot chocolate because they thought I looked cold. And honestly, you know who you are, and I love you so much. So now I'm like sipping my chocolate and studying and watching show jumping. I'd say life is pretty good right now. Good night, Fiona. You finished your feed. You finished your feed. Oh my god, you just want treats. You're spoiled. She's finished her feed, now she just has her hay and some water over there. She's all settled in for the night. See you tomorrow bright and early. Good girl.